Science is scary.
Yeah, have a good time, bud. You fucking pissed me off. Read the article.
Dude, these guys are hot as fuck. I know my dudes.
All right, let me get that beat. Turn these ears up. Yeah, that's it. Let's go. Sup? You are listening to Zero Idea. Why? Zero Idea. This episode is brought to you by our patrons. AtlanticHouseBuyers.com, Shine Shop LLC, Chaptico Market and Delhi. Wesvilk's First Home Mortgage, Wes Rice, Matthew Norvell, Adam Holmes, Laurie Birch, Alison Stockwell, Katie Gates, Ben Kiss Skull and Amanda Miller. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're always up to date on the show. It's all you boys.
Woo! What's up, guys? This is Zero Idea, and we're back. And it looks a little different up here. Got a guest today.
Am I a guest?
Wes, no.
Okay.
Wes Wilkes has been moved to the front row.
Got a promotion. That's what
Yes, he
happens
did.
when the rest of the cast stops coming.
Yep, they're just gone. They're dropping like flies. What do we talk about
Well,
without them here?
we can talk about them.
I got a new truck.
Did you get a new truck?
Yeah,
Yeah, you saw the picture. I forgot.
You drove up and it was right there.
I mean, you had a lot of stuff sitting out there.
I know. I got a lot of tools sitting out there.
It's weird the way I was telling you. It's weird the way you cut grass and do yard work because you don't put it away. You just leave it out.
I don't.
So you have like piles of tools just randomly placed throughout your yard.
I do. Very lazy. Very lazy.
It's a weird way to do it, but I like it.
I'll get back to it. And it's right there when I need it.
Eventually.
Yeah. So, what else happened this week? You were sick and didn't tell me. And now you were just in here checking all the mics.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
It
We're
okay.
building everybody's immunity.
And then we had a shitty fight last night that we were betting on.
It was a horrible fight. It was a trash fight. It
Dude,
was a trash fight.
I was just waiting for him. I thought he was faking. Derek Lewis. I thought he was faking just to get him to come in.
Right?
Yeah, he gets him to come forward, and he just kind of like, he just never did. He didn't do anything. What, he hit him 4 times?
I
hit him 4
feel
times.
like, and Joe Rogan put this on his Instagram, but leg kicks are truly, you okay?
I'm great.
Yeah. Looks good. Leg kicks truly are a game changer. I feel like his legs were gone. He knew it. He also knew
he really had nothing.
He couldn't get close enough
that
to do
guy's
anything.
so fast.
He just kept jabbing him to death.
I know.
And he wanted to go.
It was an okay night.
The rest of the fights were good.
Yeah, it was an okay night. It was pretty good.
I mean,
I wasn't mad about any of them till that one.
the undercards were all good.
Yeah.
Every fight finished in a finish.
I don't even remember. Every fight finished in a finish. It was
There was
fun.
no decisions.
No. So, also, we're going back to mandatory masks at our office. I don't know about you.
So my office is a little bit different because there's only 3 people in it.
Yeah.
Our processors and underwriters started working from home last April, and they never came back.
I could definitely do that.
So the way our company took it, it was if you don't want to come in, you don't have to come in. So
I like that.
You're never passing by somebody ever in our office unless you want to purposely be around them. It's kind of so I don't know how you feel about this. There's a local tattoo shop, and I just started thinking about it because you talked about the mics. There's a local tattoo shop that is now requiring all of their patrons to wear masks, which was fine, but also show proof of vaccination.
That part's weird.
It is kind of weird.
Like, that's definitely weird. That shouldn't. Like, I'm all for like the vax and everything. I'm not against it at all. I mean, I'm probably gonna get it here soon. I'm a little late. But to force people to have to get it, that's like definitely new.
The only reason I think it's weird personally is, again, I don't care one way or the other about the vaccine.
Right.
But it's common knowledge at this point, the vaccine doesn't stop you from getting the virus or spreading the virus.
Yeah.
So what is the vaccine really solving in that situation?
Right. It's weird to me. That's definitely going over.
No.
It's going to happen. It's just going to happen.
No, it's good.
Just accept it.
If I move it over just 2 inches this way?
Yeah, just accept
now
it. It's going to fall over.
Yeah.
No, it's weird that I would have to show a negative test weekly at this point where I'm not vaxxed yet. I would have to show one weekly to be able to work with vaccinated people who got...
Is that real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who got vaccinated.
That is weird.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, you should be fine, right? And it should be on me that you're going to spread it to me and I'm the one that waited.
So
you know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
why would I, unvaccinated, have to show tests every week that I'm negative to be able to work with somebody that's vaccinated?
So Charles County came out and is requiring all their athletes to wear masks and also either A, be vaccinated or go through weekly COVID testing.
Look, the masks really, they're not anything. Like, honestly, it's just an annoyance, I guess. It's not like it doesn't hinder your performance, or it's not making you sick with CO2.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that. It is just an annoyance, right?
I think the mask to me
I look a lot better with a mask on.
We all do.
I know. You go from like a 3 to a 4 real quick.
And you got pretty eyes.
They're brown. They're brown.
But they're pretty brown.
I don't know, dude. Don't say that to me alone in a basement. On a Sunday.
But to me, it's just weird that you're.
He looked around. Looked around like there's somebody else.
I just want to make sure there's no one else in here. It's just weird that you're essentially saying this, right?
What?
If you're vaccinated,
You should be fine.
you should be fine.
And if you're going to give it to me anyways, I should have to suffer anyways because, I didn't get the vax.
I look at it like this, right? If you as an employer is saying, I'm requiring my employees to get vaccinated, what you're essentially saying is that I care about them being healthy. I do not want them to get sick and potentially die. That's what we're saying.
Sure.
Why don't employers require their employees to not smoke cigarettes? You know, why don't they require them to? Most employees or employers now don't even require drug tests. So if you care about your employees, why aren't we?
But me smoking a cigarette is not going to, I mean, secondhand smoke, yes, but it's not going to,
what I'm saying,
it's not going to affect the next person, you know,
no, but
past that person.
I get that part. 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that you're taking the risk as a smoker, just like someone who's unvaccinated is taking a risk in a workplace environment. The people who, like me, who don't smoke is saying, I'm not taking that risk.
Yeah.
Just like the people who are vaccinated are saying, I'm not taking that risk. So we are all, there's a risk, mitigation.
So what do people think is the end game? Me as someone that's pro science and pro, I guess I don't know if I'm pro vax. I'm just not against it.
Well, I think,
what's the end game for that? Why do you think I hate the angle that it's like about control or it's about, it's just like, dude, look at your phone. Like, you're already controlled enough. The water you drink.
Yeah.
They could do it any other way. They could, spray a boat in a plane. They could do anything, but a vax, like.
I think it's weird that we even have to say we're pro-vax or anti-vax because I legitimately don't know a single person who's anti-vax. And what I mean by that is.
What?
No, in the big scheme of things.
Yeah.
The majority.
They just don't want it. They want it pushed on them.
Everybody we know has taken vaccines at some point.
Yeah.
So we're not anti-vax.
I don't know. I know some people that aren't even vaccinating their kids and stuff.
At all?
No.
In general?
Yeah.
Now that's wild.
That's kind of wild.
That is wild. All right, so I stand correct.
We do these things for a reason. Like, they're not trying to do anything to your babies. I mean, there is actual good people out there that work in a lab every day and have figured it out. They figured stuff out. That's why they're there. That's why they're the pros. That's why, okay, do you trust people to build buildings or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're there for a reason. That's what they do.
I think anybody who's completely is just
not
crazy.
in Miami. We don't trust them.
Well, science has proven that vaccines work.
Yes.
For me, the end goal I'll say for me is I am all about vaccines, but if the only thing this vaccine is stopping is the seriousness of the, whether you're getting seriously ill or death.
Yeah.
When there's already a 99.95% chance you're not going to die.
Yeah, but it's not about you.
But you still spread it, even if you're vaccinated.
I know.
So it doesn't matter.
I know. I think they're just kind of like pausing and trying to figure it out still. So they're like, please just get vaxxed. But you still have a better chance with the vax. It goes down over time of if you were susceptible to some kind of, like you had a pre-existing kind of condition, you would be better off with the vax. That is an actual thing.
Well, yeah, because it's mitigating your likelihood of severe illness.
Right. So
what I'm saying is that
I might not know that I have stuff, inside that helps me die. I feel healthy, but I don't know.
I'm about the vax when it stops me from spreading it or getting it at all. So when they say, hey, this vaccine will stop you from getting it, you will not spread it, and you won't die, then I'm like, all right, sign me up. Like COVID Vax 3.0, I'm for it. Like, give it to me.
It's definitely a little weird that, like, I've heard some kind of, I don't like this argument, but I've heard of some things where it's like, if it's free, it's like you're the product, or it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit because it's just like, no, this is like different stakes, you know? Like,
well, the truth is most vaccines are free. Like when you take your kid to get a vaccine, your health insurance is paying it. Like,
yeah, it's just like, that was kind of, to me, that was like a weird take. I was like, no, stop.
I did watch an interesting video. I don't know if you can find it's weird telling you to find something.
I know, you weirdo.
Keyboard.
What are you doing, huh? What are you doing here?
In 2015, there was a study done on vaccines that says that a vaccine.
What do you want me to look up?
Let's see.
This is your brain when we ask you to look up something.
Virus mutates when vaccine doesn't kill virus.
So do we need to look that up then? You're just kind of...
I mean, yeah.
Kind of just
fine.
told us.
All right, well... I mean,
virus mutates when vaccine, what?
Doesn't kill virus.
Doesn't kill virus. Right.
Yeah.
It adds it into the mix, the cocktail. All right, so
there was a report. There's a scientific article that came out in 2015. I don't know the exact link. I wasn't prepared to even talk about this.
Yeah, I know. We were just kind of winging it.
But in 2000,
the mutation could affect. No, that's not what we're looking for.
So essentially, the premise is, and science has shown that any vaccine that does not kill the virus has a stronger likelihood to mutate the virus to make it worse. So when you spread it,
not as worse.
Or you're correct, or it's the same.
That's why.
But you could spread a now mutated version of the virus.
Yeah, and
that is now harder to combat.
Yes. That's why they're putting the mask back on. That you just said it.
But
you literally just said it.
I understand
because it's even more contagious now. It's for a longer period of time you go without knowing, and you have a longer period of time to spread.
But that's also one of the reasons why I'm not for this current vaccine, because we're making it worse for ourselves. They test this thing. It's been in testing for years. It's just like they know the data. This is just another coronavirus to where it's like they've been doing it for 30 years now. It's not like this thing was rushed out in a year. So it's like they do know what they're doing, but it says thanks to science fiction, the word mutant, has become associated in popular culture with something that is abnormal and dangerous. Yet in reality, viruses like SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, are mutating all the time, and often this process does not have any impact on the risk the virus poses to humans. Sorry, guys, if you're listening, I'm reading from across the room. We're not. We need a bigger TV, damn it. We do.
That thing. I appreciate you. Appreciate the TV.
Yeah.
You can take it back, and then we'll get another one with the money we got.
The TV I bought a year ago, we'll take it back. Okay, I'll try.
No. I meant to your house or something.
Oh,
for your kids or something?
I put it in my daughter's room.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, there we go.
It fell a couple times.
Yeah,
fell a couple times.
It still works.
There's a ding. Oh, dude, I didn't think it was gonna work. But anyways, yeah. So
it was just, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I can see why people are for it. I see why people are against it.
Same.
So it's just.
But I get also why you're not going to force me to put something in my body, but I'm going to go, drink this and eat that and shove soda down my face and sweet tea. And how much sugar's in that sweet tea?
You really want to know?
I do.
So what's a lot of sugar?
I mean, a lot of sugar in one drink, I think it's like 36 grams.
It says.
I mean, that's.
Okay, I had to read. There's 2 servings.
And there's an additional?
Yeah,
there's added.
So there's 32 grams per serving.
Okay.
So we're drinking 64 grams of sugar.
Is there added sugars?
It says included added sugars. No, that's saying total included.
I know. Sugars. 60 something sugars, and you got 2 of them here. You got 2 of them here, broski.
Yeah, but look, it actually says.
Come on, we're on F-Factor. We're on Factor now.
No preservatives, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors. So I mean, it's got to be legit, right? Whatever, 100% natural. If it says 100% natural,
oh yeah, you gotta believe it.
You gotta believe it.
No, see, my dad was just chugging sweet teas down in South Carolina for like years, and he got messed up eventually. But
well, fortunately, thanks to you, Mike. I want to give you a big thank you.
Yes.
I only drink sweet teas on the weekend now.
Oh,
as of last Tuesday.
I can't tell you the last time I had sweet tea.
Yeah.
Or soda. But what sugary drinks do I like? You know what I do like? Those coffees in the bottle, the little Starbucks coffees. There's so much sugar in those. Yeah, you don't like that.
No, I don't like coffee.
Yeah. You like Wes would go to Wawa and just to look like everybody else, he would get his
a hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
And you got to put a sleeve on it too to make it look
yeah, it's too hot. Perfect in the wintertime.
Yeah.
No, I got you. I think I did the same thing for a while. You should get on coffee though.
No. Yeah. No, I've tried it.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you'll get a sweet tea that tastes like coffee. It tastes horrible.
I think you need a nice hot coffee, put some half and half in it, call it that.
When I was little, the little Wes, Wes Marlack, he tried coffee with like
sorry, one sec. Keep going. No, keep going.
With like a hazelnut creamer, and it tasted good, but I wasn't a big fan of it. So I just, plus someone told me to stunt in my growth, and I believed them. And
oh shit! Well,
they weren't wrong so far.
Mine was stunted anyways. So, but in my family, I'm like a legend.
Why?
Because I'm so tall. Oh, don't worry. It's just Felix upstairs going nuts. We're not used to this.
You're tall in your family?
Dude, I'm so tall in my family.
I've met your dad, but you're taller than your dad?
Yeah. My dad's up to like my eyes. My mom's up to like my chin. Is that weird?
That is weird.
My sister's all like below. Yeah. They're all like chin level.
That is weird.
Didn't have much to work with, bro. I still made it happen.
That's why
still made it happen.
That's why they put you in basketball,
bro. If I was any shorter, man, I would have just been at the cutoff for Amanda probably. She'd be like, nah, too short, bro.
You made it. You made it.
Me. It's that big head, bro. I was like, I am so short. I was just like, grow this thing up.
I told you earlier, I don't know if you can zoom in on this, but that hat is barely hanging on.
Bro.
We're down to the last two.
Oh, stop.
The last two.
Like I was ever on any before that. Like I'm just breaking through them.
I mean, it's
I was always on the last two, Wes. Got a big head. I got 7 and 7.5/8.
I got the same size head.
Yeah, you little bitch.
But mine's fat. Yours is just big.
Nah, mine's fucking skull, bro. Mine's been like this.
Cro-Magnon man over
my
here.
neck is just dying, bro. My neck's been holding this thing up its whole life.
Whose idea was it a while ago to do...
Weigh our heads?
No. The headbutt challenge.
Oh, God, that was my idea.
Yeah, you and Adam Holmes just...
No, not me and Adam. It was Brian Bateman and Adam Holmes, and then just they got to headbutt each other to death. Can you imagine when someone's just barely hanging on a little bit and you have to headbutt them to take them any further?
I thought about that with... you've seen the slap competitions?
Yeah.
Where, like Russians do slap each other?
Yeah, it sucks.
And you can tell...
it's awesome, but it sucks.
You can tell towards the end they don't want to do it anymore.
Oh,
like,
yeah, they're done. Going. They're done. They're tapped.
We got to keep going. Like, that's a wild concept.
I don't like whoever came up with that. It was the easiest thing I ever did. Like, let's just slap each. I mean, we're already doing it like while we're drinking. Let's just.
Could you imagine if I just started slapping you? We just started slapping.
I'd be pissed. I wouldn't like it, Wes.
How do you not want to fight somebody?
I would want to fight him
in that situation.
I think Amanda slapped me like when we were like real young, and I was not used to that. I was like, yo. That's not tight.
My mom slapped me one time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like straight up slapped me. And I remember the exact moment I was in 3rd grade. She asked me to look for her car keys. And I looked for them and I just finally went to my room because I couldn't find them. And she came in, she's like, I asked you to look for my car keys. And I said, why? When I need to find something, you don't ever look for it. And she just, boom.
Bro.
And I was like,
it's going to come to that, right?
Like it was bad.
Like one day, I mean, you're not going to slap my kid, but you'll get to a point where like, they're pissing you off and like they're getting away with way too much. And like, what do? You know what I'm saying?
Are you going to spank Felix?
I don't really want to, man. And honestly,
I guess were you spanked as a kid?
I already did. I gave him a little pep. Okay. He wasn't listening at all. He doesn't listen. He knows damn well I'm saying, Felix, come back or come here. And I was just testing him. And I was like, I let him go. And he's like, we're upstairs in his room. So he's walking a little bit towards the stairs. And I'm like, Felix, come back. Felix, no. Felix. Get louder and louder. I let him know it's getting, trying to burn that in. I'm sure yeah. And as soon as he just wasn't listening, he's getting closer to the stairs. I went over there and I just grabbed him and I went bap bap on the diaper. I mean, it's a diaper, but I went.
Why don't you hit it? Do it. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, on his diaper.
It's not too much, but it's enough to say, hey.
Man, I wish I could zoom in on that hand. I'm going to. Might have to go back and circle back. Gonna circle back and get that hand slap. It was like you were reaching over. I was like, no. That's disgusting. No, but I.
What did he do?
He like just kind of looked up and was sad. I mean, it wasn't hard, but when I took off his diaper, his skin is like so tender that like the little fingers must have wrapped past his diaper. There's like 2 little red marks. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to jail.
No, you're good. You're good.
Just kidding. It really wasn't that hard. But nah,
You do feel bad.
Oh yeah, you feel awful.
But it's okay. I don't want to say it's necessary because
it's not. I just wanted him to remember that that's bad. Like that's bad. I'm not just gonna spank him for nothing or like talking back or anything like that. It was just because that was very dangerous. I really don't want him going near that. Like both sets of stairs. It's just freaky. It's
Did
scary.
your parents spank you?
Yeah, definitely.
Did you ever get in a physical altercation with your dad?
No.
Okay.
No, we played basketball and stuff, but like it was I don't think we ever got physical with each other. No.
I know a lot of friends. I would say it's probably a 30 to 40% of my guy friends have gotten in physical altercations with their dads.
Bro, they're all like Southern Maryland kids, bro.
But
it's like kind of normal around here. They all drink. The dads drink.
I don't even mean that though. I mean like almost like 17-year-old, right? You start to feel a little big about yourself.
Yeah.
And
Never.
Dad had to put you in your place, you know?
Never. Dad would have got smoked.
Like I actually know a friend of mine whose son tried it, and he said he just punched him in the face.
That's just crazy to me.
Like, it is crazy.
No way. Not going to happen.
Right in the face.
Nope. Well, I just wouldn't. I do love my dad. I'm not going to punch him. Like, if we ever got mad, it would just be like words. It would never be like physical. That's just ridiculous. Yeah. That's actually ridiculous.
So when I was
Did you fight your dad?
No. So,
you're like thinking like he's going back. I can see like the vision going all through your head.
No, so my stepdad is who raised me, but he was an Army Ranger, so I knew better.
Oh, I whooped your ass.
But he'd want to like...
he would have broke your arms.
There was one time I was in 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I think every kid goes through a phase where you like jump out and scare people in your family. Like you wait around, and I jumped around the kitchen when he was coming in. It was like 11:30 at night. It was dark, and he pulled back. I was like, ha! And he's like, went like this, and he told me straight face. He's like, "Don't you ever do that because I may punch you in the face." And he was so serious, and I was like,
"It would suck."
Okay, and I never did it again.
I love you. Please.
He used to get so mad at us when we were little, and he'd want to hit us. Mm-hmm. But he knew he shouldn't hit us.
Yeah.
So he'd like give us a gay punch. You know what a gay punch is?
On your arm or something?
No, it's like
like a little
this.
flip.
No, go like this. That's a gay punch.
That probably still hurts.
It hurts so bad. He'd come up to us and he'd be like, and then he'd go, bop, like that, and just give us the knuckles.
Not about it.
And he'd like hit me like in the shoulder right here.
Yeah.
And then he did, you know, just like, oh, God.
I said frickin', like, while we were playing a video game, me and my dad, he beat me in basketball one time. I was pissed. I've won so many times. He beat me one time, and I said something frickin', guys, this. He looked at me, put his controller down, and said, why don't you just say fucking? He was so pissed about cuss words.
About frickin'?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was pissed about frickin'. He's like, why don't you just say fucking? I was like, oh, sorry. Never heard that from you.
Wow.
Pretty good. But is it cool that I say that, or?
I mean,
I will say it.
Yeah, if we're just putting it all out there in the open.
I will say it. Those are back in the days, man. That was when my 2 sisters moved out. Just me and them. And like Conan O'Brien. Every night.
Yeah. I was never a Conan fan.
Dude. Oh my God. I used to watch him so much every night. Till bed. Then wake up late for school. Hit up Amanda. And that was it. I don't know how I passed those first 2 classes. The first 2 classes was math aid, which I should never have been a math aid.
Yeah.
No business being a math aid.
What year was this?
2003.
So it's just
2 or 3.
Yeah.
God, it's a long time. Shh.
It's so long.
Don't ever put me out there like that.
Well, you're the same way now. No, hold on. Me and Lauren were talking about this last night, and I know you and Amanda are the same.
Yeah.
We have now reached the peak of our relationship.
We're half.
We're half. We've been together for half our life at this point.
Yeah.
And now at this point, it's like.
Actually, you know what? No, I think we got like. So we were. I was 17.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I'm over half.
Yeah, I was 17 too.
Yeah.
Lauren was 16. I'm 35.
It is weird.
So it is very weird
because I've lived with Amanda and been with Amanda. Longer than I was with my sisters.
The strangest thing for me.
That sounds weird. We lived in a house.
It is weird. You're right.
But we lived in a house for 16 years, maybe. Yeah. Right? My parents. Then they moved away. They're still my sisters and stuff, but
really,
it's very weird that you guys. Oh yeah, why did I say that?
That's such a weird. Like I was questioning it. They're still my sisters. Just so we're clear, they're still my sisters.
I meant like we're not like distant. You know what I'm saying? Like we're still like.
Okay.
Ah, God.
That's a weird thing to say, but okay.
It's very weird, but. We lived together for a very short time. We don't really know each other. I mean, unless you keep that bond going for over. Yeah, it's just like so. Me, my older sister, she was like a mom throughout all those years. So like we're still tight. My middle sister, we're fine. Like when we do get together, we're still tight and stuff, and everything's cool. But like we definitely don't talk.
It's kind of weird though about siblings especially if you don't live around each other, you're almost like distant, like friends.
Yes.
Because I can think about times with my brothers. And
same thing with cousins too.
Yeah.
Like that's what it really was. So they're almost like cousins now.
Yeah. It is weird. Like you get around each other and it's fine, but it's just like, it's not how it was when you were little.
No,
like,
not at all. Which obviously, but it's like.
But you're not even as comfortable around each other.
Nah, not at first. You're kind of like working your way back into the things.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Like when you're little, right? You just, I know you had sisters, but I had brothers. We'd wrestle in our underwear and like I'd put them in headlocks and it's just like you were super They're still my brothers. But now when you get older, I get around them. It's just kind of like
you smack them with your wiener though.
Never.
You guys never did a little mushroom stamp.
Never. Why would I smack my? I will if you want to know weird. If you want to know weird stories, I'll tell you one. So my stepdad one time.
Oh boy!
He smacked, no,
whatever. Like this just brought this up. Like whatever this story is.
No, this is actually just a weird thing that my dad would do all the time.
What's that? I mean, get to it, bro. Suspense kill.
So he used to do these things where if he got a bloody nose,
yeah. Why did he have a bloody nose?
Just people get bloody noses sometimes.
Do they?
It happened maybe twice. So he had a bloody nose. I'm sitting in my room and he would take the blood and rub it all over his face.
Oh.
So he would rub it all over his face and then he'd run into the room and try to wrestle us with blood all over his face.
Yo, your dad.
He was wild.
My dad was pretty, dude, that's very wild. But my dad did something so like, I would never do this to my kid. Maybe I will. But he was screaming like bloody murder downstairs in the basement in the workshop. He had a workshop down there.
That's great. Screaming.
And we were like, so all three of us come running because he's asking for help. And he has his hand down. You're not going to be able to see my hand on screen, but he has his hand down and it's bloody.
Yeah.
Completely bloody. He's like, gotta find my finger. It felt like he basically acted like he lost his finger, right? And we're all just like, and he's just, clearly he was acting, but in his head, like just relishing in all these our faces just being traumatized. And like, he has blood everywhere. Yeah. He's holding one finger back, obviously underneath. He's just faking. And like, by the time I don't know how long he did this, but that was like seriously traumatizing to us. Like,
why wouldn't you do that to your kid? That's amazing.
Shocked the hell out of us, dude. That's like weird. Like, I mean, anything else, but like you're acting like you lost. Dude, it's like an omen.
Dude, I love that kind of stuff.
Cut off his fingers. It's like an omen.
Did he really?
Felix. No.
Oh.
No, but he was acting like he lost. He was acting like he lost him.
Well, one time my stepdad also, he was using the bathroom and he had taken a Hershey bar in the bathroom with him and he had like melted it all over his fingers.
Oh my
And he was like, boys, and we all come and I'm like, what's up? He's like, I need some toilet paper. It's like, all right. And like, so I run to go get toilet paper. I come back up to the bathroom and he's like, he tells us we're all just sitting there because he said he had to talk to us for some reason. I used to use the bathroom and I come out. I was like, here's toilet paper. And he's like, I couldn't wait. And he holds his hand up with like chocolate over. He goes, and then licks it all off. I was in like 5th grade. And I was like, did he just really eat his poop?
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes. Did he really lose his fingers? And did he really lose his poop? On his fingers and down his throat. That's what I meant.
You said, did he really lose his poop? No, you said, did he really eat his fingers? And did he really lose his poop?
No way did I say that. No way did I say that.
You did. Play it back right here.
There's no way I said that.
You said
There's
it.
no way. Do not make more work for me.
Did he really?
Don't go play back right here.
Did he really eat his fingers?
I did not say that.
I'm pretty confident you said eat his fingers and lose his poop.
I think I said, did he really lose his fingers and did he really lose his poop? Which is just as weird.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, shit. Like, can you imagine losing a poop? You don't know where it's at. You're like, oh my God. I don't remember flushing that. Where's it at?
I have poop before and you get up and it's gone. You're like, where did it...
Oh, it went down in the...
Duh. What do you think? It actually disappeared?
I don't know, bro. You had a ghost poop.
Dude, dads are awesome when they do stuff like that, though.
Are they?
I like it.
I wish you would probably, did more of that stuff. It does shake you up a little bit in a good way. Because then you're like laughing about it afterwards. And
like I've got a video of my oldest daughter. This is probably like 4 or 5 years ago. Did the old like rubber band, the sprayer on the faucet, the sink faucet.
Yeah.
So I just put a hair tie around it to hold it in place.
Yeah.
And I say, hey, now can you go give me some water?
Yeah.
And she went to go fill a water cup up. And she turned it on and squirts her in the face. Stuff like that.
Great idea. Wow.
Yeah. Just little
people
stuff
at
like
home
that.
have like known about this forever, and they're like kind of pissed that I didn't know.
No,
but I didn't know.
What?
To put a hair tie on there.
So it's great.
I'm gonna do it to Amanda.
That's great, dude. But you have to record it, and you got to set it up. You got to make it believable. Like, hey, I was like, now.
How would I get Amanda to go to the sink?
So this is what I did. I say, hey, Nally, can you rinse this cup out and give me some more drink? So she had to go to the sink to rinse it out. And that's
she
what
just did it.
She just did it.
Didn't care.
Dude, kids will do whatever you ask them to do. Especially when they're little, when they're like 8 or 9.
How old was she?
She was like 10, maybe.
I'm thinking like now-ish.
No, now she's gonna give me attitude about it.
Yeah.
But you gotta like find ways to have fun with them, like the old like finger trick, like this one here, like where you just
when they're real tiny.
Kids love that one. Or you learn a couple magic tricks with cards, and
my
they
dad
love that.
is so good at those.
Yeah.
He does a ton of those. The kids love it all the time.
Yeah,
every time. Like at first you're like, oh God, don't screw this up, Dad. Here we go. And then he nails it, and everyone's happy, and you're like, okay, cool, that works. But
there's like one. Do you know any magic tricks? Like card tricks.
Magic tricks. Do I know any magic tricks? I know how to make $1 go from the top. I'm gonna flip it over.
You want to do a magic trick right now?
I don't.
It's so good though.
What do you got?
So, we'll do it another day.
Oh.
I need something to write with. I need to write and something.
We don't got that here.
It's so good though.
Yeah, we don't got that.
So good.
I was pissed that you were just in the downstairs living room when I was trying to just bring you that little. You asked for a paper towel to blow his nose.
Yeah.
But I just ripped this tiny little piece. Couldn't bring it to you.
You wanted me to react more?
A little bit, but you knew that it was there.
So no, here's the reason why. I showed up.
Yeah, why are you blowing your nose so much?
No, hold on. I showed up. You were a little disheveled. Hair was a little crazy.
Disheveled, yep.
Felix was just waking up.
Yeah. I was disheveled.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Because you told me 5'6".
Well,
and I was like laying there with, I was like watching this old Western, had Felix on me. He was sleeping good. Oh, it was nice. And then I hear, what are you doing here?
Yeah,
Amanda?
So Amanda said, what are you doing here? And I was just like, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, so it was like super awkward. So I immediately thought when I walk in, Felix just woke up.
Yep.
Your hair was disheveled.
Oh, I was a mess. Yeah,
Amanda was like, what are you doing here? I'm like, oh man, what did I just interrupt? I felt so bad.
No, I didn't interrupt anything.
Well, anyways, we're trying to get this stuff set up and it's been frustrating. So when you gave it to me, I was like, dang, I guess it's all he's going to give me. I didn't want to question it. I was like, he's just in a bad mood.
Yeah. Just gave you a little tiny thing. I was like, dude, it's sorry, man.
I was like,
times are tight, bro.
Times are tight. Inflation's real.
Yeah, times are tight.
So I didn't want to question it.
I just got a new truck, man. I can't be just handing out paper towels like full sheets, bro. You get like quarter sheets, man.
I was actually thinking about this earlier. Lauren wants to put an in-ground pool. It's like if I didn't have a truck payment, I could afford an in-ground pool.
Just go turn it in, payments.
Bro. Yeah, but then what am I going to drive?
Take the bus, bro.
I could work from home.
Work from home? Like I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And then, when the pool's done and up, you're going to be swimming every day. Yeah. Maybe taking some calls here and there. And then you just go back to work whenever, get a new truck.
We have an above ground pool, and I feel like that's fine. But my wife is real bougie.
She wants a in-ground?
She wants an
Did you say that the first time? No. Sorry.
It's okay.
That's bougie as hell.
It's super bougie.
But it's nice as hell.
It's like $80,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a fucking year
Pools are so expensive.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's a hole. And then concrete.
Dude, the cost of pools is insane.
And then water, obviously.
The water's the cheapest part.
I know. To pour it in there. It's all this.
Well, you got to run plumbing, electrical.
That's true. Yeah. Yep. All that.
And I imagine.
Just do it yourself, bro. It'll turn out fine, right?
I was going to say, I imagine the pouring concrete is much more complicated than I assume.
All that rebar.
Yeah.
That's going like they're bending it and it's shaped. Well, I'm sure they got. Dude. They literally have packages probably of rebar that they just bring to the whatever you order. Yeah, like that crazy.
No, it's
stupid. They do look wild before they pour it.
They do.
Hold on, let's look that up.
I would like to. I wish I knew how to skateboard because I like to just drop into one when they.
Oh yeah.
Right after they pour it, but I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm more of a scooter guy myself.
Can you skateboard?
No.
At all.
I mean, I can get on one.
Maybe one of the most surprising things about you that you can't skateboard.
I can skateboard.
You look like a skateboard person. Oh.
It's all right, bro. I got this.
Are we still talking?
I got this. Oh, yeah, we're still good. We're just,
Yeah, you look like a skateboarding kind of guy. When you sent us the basketball shot the other day, there was a little dude skateboarding in the background. So I didn't know if you...
All right, we're back up. I think we're good now. Okay. So I'll switch to computer screen internet. And then...
Dang, look at that. Jericho's probably done doing death matches. Brent's probably pissed.
What was that?
You didn't see that?
No.
Brent's upset. Right there.
Right here?
SB Nation.
Jericho is probably done doing death matches.
Probably.
Brent just crying somewhere. Just felt it hit him in the chest.
You know wrestling's fake when they advertise death matches.
I cannot stand wrestling. But I kind of get it, I guess. There was a time in my life where it was very brief.
Oh, for sure.
No. It was like a Friday.
But you were all in.
It was a Friday.
Okay.
It wasn't like a season. It was like me and my cousin watched it one night. We just started wrestling out of nowhere, just over it. We're like, yeah, you were doing all these things. And then like, that was like it. We never watched it again.
When I was in like
he might have.
6th and 7th grade, wrestling was huge.
What were we, a pool rebar before
and after.
Oof.
It had before and after on there.
All right. This isn't that crazy.
No, it's so crazy.
Shut up.
Dude, can't wait for you to see this.
Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, but the weird thing is
everyone's been dying to see this.
Only you're into stuff like this.
I mean, yeah.
You'll send us
okay.
You'll send
looks
us
like a little roller coaster, really,
and it just doesn't look that cool.
Shut up.
Shut
up.
I'm sure you probably feel the same way about my job, but your job looks so boring.
Bro, my job's way cooler than your job.
I'm not saying it's not cooler, but it looks way more boring.
It's not boring. You're drawing like buildings inside of buildings.
It looks horrible.
It's all 3D.
I would lose my mind doing your job.
You would. You wouldn't know what to do.
You're right.
If I just put you there, it was like, hey, get to it.
I agree.
You'd be like, and same thing. If I went to your office and you're like, hey.
You could figure my job out better than I could figure your job out. Because a lot of my job's just talking to people. It's like just being like a...
So I start Monday, or?
If you want to. Come on in. Come on in.
All right, good. It'll be my backup plan.
Yeah. I mean, it's 100% commission. You may not make any money.
I won't. Actually, I'll be so cool, dude. I'll go to those parties. I'll be friends with them. They'll be like, oh, the short guy, big head. I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
What's up, Mr. Miller? How you doing?
Yeah,
hey,
I mean, you'd fit
let's
right
work
in.
on a mortgage together, guy.
Is that what we say? Let's work on a mortgage together.
You need some mortgage lending? I've got plenty to lend out. I'll lend you a mortgage, and I'll lend you one.
Yeah.
They're my mortgages. I'll lend them to you.
You just walk around, approve that loan.
Yeah, approve that loan, sir. Mr. President, approve that loan. That'll be my thing. Like pointing my finger.
Yes.
And the loan will be the wall.
What was
Berlin Wall.
was it I Love You Man?
What was that?
You never seen I Love You Man?
Oh yeah. With Steve Carell? Who's in that?
No, I Love You Man is
I'm botching this.
Paul Rudd.
Yes. Okay.
And who's the tall guy?
Yes. Steve Seagal.
Steve Seagal.
What is his name?
Jason Segel.
Jason Segel, you son of a bitch.
Steve Seagal.
Oh, not funny at all.
Ponytail.
I know, just whipping it. But I love you, man. I love you too.
And I Love You, Man.
Windmill.
They have the fallout, and then Jason Segel's character goes and gets billboards with like Paul Rudd doing these crazy things.
Yes. How much are billboards?
That's a great question.
Yeah. $10,000
a month.
I guess.
I actually thought about the other day when you go, when you go, everybody and their mom has been down I-95.
I mean, it clearly matters where it's at.
Well, like I-95, you see all the south of the border signs. Like, how much are they paying?
Oh, for 4 weeks, like $6,000. How much do billboards cost? Anywhere from $378 per 4 weeks for smaller posters to as much as $5,858 for 4 weeks for large digital billboards. Be sure to factor in the additional cost of graphic design, artwork, and fabrication if you're renting static Maryland billboards. I mean, fascinating stuff here. Yeah.
That's kind of expensive.
I can make my own though. That's an insanely large piece of. I mean, and they like paint it up or whatever. So there you go, people. Look at it.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to buy a billboard? How much does it cost to advertise? I mean, what's buying?
Maybe you own it.
$1,500. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
yeah. We'll just let that slide. It's okay. We're both even now.
I feel like the two greatest.
Are billboards worth it?
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
The two greatest businesses that are just no-brainers, billboards, storage units.
Storage units, bro. I would totally do that. So
Like,
easy. Do
it's-
climate controlled ones.
It's just an easy way to make money.
Just people just throwing shit in there.
Yeah.
And if they don't pay, it's just like, all right, well, I'm gonna sell this.
You keep it and just do whatever you want with it.
I'd be looking through it like, yeah. And then, all right, now I'll sell it. I found a
It's-
skateboard.
Yeah, it's cool. Have you watched Storage Wars and they find this crazy stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know how real
I don't
that
believe
is,
that bullshit.
But you find like a Michael Jordan rookie card.
It's
and
like
just-
literally like the show, like just threw a bunch of shit in there and they threw that one little cool
Yeah.
piece in there and like, oh my God, look at this. It's definitely worth something.
if you have that in there, how do you not just pay the bill?
Exactly.
And if you don't have, you've got this really expensive piece, just
Yeah. I mean, people are pretty broke sometimes,
Yeah.
bro. So if you didn't know, I totally screwed up and I recorded 2 episodes me and Brent did that were very good. And I recorded them all and they didn't have audio and it sucked. And so that's why you had a Patreon last week that I released. I didn't want to release another one. So Wes came over on a Sunday afternoon and we just banged one out, you know?
what did we do?
We
Oops.
banged one out.
There we go.
And I don't know. It's pretty easy. But do you have anything else you want to talk about today?
I do have a question for you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was thinking about it.
Okay.
Yes,
I am that good.
At what?
Call of Duty?
No.
Okay,
no.
sorry.
So I was.
Yes, I am that good.
At what?
Basketball.
People are gonna think they skipped.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Yes, I am that
shut
good.
Up. Shut up.
Okay.
I was at the beach this weekend, had a scenario, and I wondered, and I was like, you know who'd be a good person to ask about this?
Okay.
Mike Miller.
Oh boy.
So it's a little bit more of a serious topic.
So hold up. So
We're gonna get there.
are you gonna tell that story now?
What story?
You want to tell that story now?
No. This is
You just
different.
want to talk about like this short little clip.
No. This
Okay.
is different. This is
Then you had another event
no. This is just a thought I had. This isn't even like an event.
At the
this is
beach.
a thought. No, this is like just shopping at the grocery store.
Okay.
So
Yes. Go on.
there was a kid there with a disability with his parents,
Mhm.
and my daughter looked over.
Okay.
And she didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
She just looked, noticed, and kept going. Right. How should someone handle that?
Oh.
Or what
kind of disability did that person have?
It was a little more like a
Serious.
like a facial
Mental?
thing. No, it wasn't mental.
It was like an actual deformity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I don't usually care. To me, it's more the resting bitch face
Yeah.
that gets you because you
Yeah.
don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah.
So it's like, just don't have it rested. Like, even if you don't want to smile, it's kind of like you smirk, say
Yeah.
hi or something like that, and it's done.
Are you gonna be one of the like parents who is almost like, hey Felix, like go say hi, like
I already
like,
do, yeah.
Yeah.
I literally tell him to
Yeah.
say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
And he does. He says
Yeah.
hi to like everybody on the
Yeah.
street. Like people get on the elevator and then when they leave, he's like, bye bye.
Yeah.
Like he's very talkative and good in that aspect. But yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna be like, yeah.
Is this something that you think about like when you go out places?
You don't have a choice. Yeah, you just kind of
Okay.
you don't think about it.
Well, I guess the question is more so like, will there be a point where it's just nothing you even think about, right? Like,
Nah,
you just-
I don't think so.
okay, like always get in the back of your mind.
I think because I always had a problem with myself, like insecurities, to where like if I'm in a room, I'm like someone's staring at me or something like that. It's one of those weird things where it's just like you don't want to be stared at, or you don't want to be the center of attention or whatever. And like for him to lose the arm, I mean, it's just default. He's that person when he walks in a room now. So like that kind of sucks. But because he might want to go somewhere and not be looked at.
Yeah.
You just want to just walk in somewhere and not, and like it's almost like you're. I mean, it's way less, but it's almost like you're a little celebrity without being one.
Yeah,
it's like it's just like someone's gonna look like, whoa, because it's different, it's unique, it's something different. I mean, just like anybody else that looks unique or different walks in there, you're gonna look. Which is why teenagers are the way they are with the way they dress and everything. They want to be looked at. They want to be the center of attention. They want, or whatever. They want to be different.
Yeah.
And so normally people look at them. They stare at them. They're like, that's weird or whatever. And some people will be like that, I'm sure, and be like, oh man, that's weird. He's missing an arm or something. Because he's not as cute and cuddly when he's older. You know, it's like a dude now, just missing an arm.
He's just a man.
Yeah, and you're like, that's weird. It's just not the same. So he's gonna have to deal with that in a way. But I've thought of some cool stuff. I mean, once he's wearing the arm and everything, it'll look kind of cool. And I've thought of some designs and stuff for like having a watch on it, and then like some storage, USB plugins, charging.
I actually saw a video I wanted to send to you, but I didn't send it to you because I'm sure people send it to you.
What?
Videos to you all the time.
Oh yeah.
And it was a guy saying, I used to work with a guy who was missing his hand. And he wore his watch on the hand where it wasn't missing. Yeah. And he was like, hey man,
off or something?
No, he was like, hey man, why do you always wear your watch on your arm where you're missing the hand won't it fall off?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I can't put it on the other hand, you idiot. Like, so it was that actually made really good sense.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
so.
I think naturally people like that just grow like a sense of humor towards it.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Those people probably don't leave the house, but Felix don't have a choice. He'll be out and about, bro. He'll be fine.
Well, I think that's with anything, right? Like, there's some people who are more comfortable being.
Yeah, I don't like
overweight
I don't like when people just like, yeah, he'll be fine without like actually thinking into all these things. It's a big, wide like arrangement of things to where
there
like
is.
a daughter brings him home to like their parents and stuff, and it's like this whole different thing. Obviously, whoever does like him for him is obviously going to be a really good girl.
Yeah,
that's not worried about any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
you know, so that'd be pretty cool. I think, anyways. I think anyone that's like kind of, it's one arm, I don't give a shit. Like, Amanda's that type of person.
Yeah.
She really is. Obviously, look who she's with. But she just didn't care about like anything, like as in like looks or anything. She just like saw me as like someone that was fun to be with, and we had a good time, and that's all that mattered, really.
I think the hard part too is like it's going to depend on his personality.
Shallow, I guess, is what the word I was looking for there.
Yeah.
She's not very shallow at all.
But it's going to depend on his personality, and I will tell you, as someone who has 3 kids, you can raise them all the exact same way. They're all going to be so different.
I know.
So you really don't know how he's going to be until he starts becoming this young man.
No,
you know?
I don't.
Because he may be one of those dudes at a party learning drink tricks, you know, or game.
He might just botch it all.
Yeah.
He might botch it all and then go get drunk at a party and get arrested, and then it sends him on this downward spiral of the.
Well, I'm not just saying that.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that's any kid. I'm just saying they can screw their life up very quick. He might be trying to overcompensate, trying to be over cool with all these people, and like, you know, it just. I mean, we were always there.
Yeah.
I always tried to overdo that with, you know, because I was always a new kid anywhere I went. But
I mean, he may own it.
Take a shot out of his arm.
Yeah, he may do something crazy. Who knows? Or he could be really insecure about it. And the tough thing is, as a parent, there's nothing you can really do about it.
Can't do anything. Their brain's already made up.
Yeah,
whatever they're thinking. And even if it's trash, even if it's a dumbass thought, doesn't matter. They're thinking.
You said thought.
Yeah.
If it's a dumbass THOT.
Oh no. Yeah, screw that bitch.
I listen to way too much rap music.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that dumbass thought.
That dumb hoe bitch over there. Stupid bitch.
Yeah, that was my that was my question. Yeah.
Amanda's just. It doesn't matter now, but Grubhub restaurants serve our house now. We have a few more options. That's all. Awesome.
Wow.
It sounded like an ad just came through.
Is she ordering it?
Yeah, it sounded like an ad. Like Amanda's texting me and it was just an ad.
Is she ordering Grubhub for us?
No.
No. Okay.
No. For us.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did.
You got food coming. Back up.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was much harder.
Yeah.
Than Felix's.
I'm going to have a red marker and feel bad about it.
All right. Well, we're going to do a hot sauce.
Okay.
We should do one of those before, since ours is gone on the other one.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you all listening. I'm going to put this up ASAP. Me and Wes, everyone give Wes a round of applause. He did good up here. Good job up front.
Thank you.
On the front stage. You can't see it. You want to see yourself here?
No, yeah, let's see.
Let's see. There you go.
Wow.
There's us.
Look at that pocket.
Chilling. I mean, there is a lot of shit on this table.
Yeah.
We'll take care of it, guys. We'll get it fixed.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Well, was that good?
Well, thank you, everybody. No. Thank you, everybody. Ready?
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. One more time.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Dude, it looks so funny, dude.
One more time.
Ready? All right, ready? Hold on.
Thank you, everybody.
Hey, do good night, everybody, but with that same tone.
Good night, everybody.
That's awful. I like it. All right.
Welcome to Zero Idea Podcast, where we have no ideas of what's going on. Good night, everybody.
We ain't got no ideas here.
Hey.
That was so fun. All right. That's all for YouTube there, boy. That was pretty ridiculous what we just did there. Terrible audio. All right, we'll see you all. Have a good one. Good night.